Welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the hair. I was just out running. I haven't hopped in the shower yet. I'm trying to cool down a little bit before I do that. I figured I would take the opportunity to record a little bit while I was doing that and show you my socks, my sweaters, and things that things I've started, things I'm still working on. Right now we have, this is what I'm calling the Easter basket sock, just because of the colors and the little basket woven pattern. So I've dubbed it the Easter basket. It doesn't, I just freehanded this. I think it turned out really well. I think the heels look pretty good considering that I have never freehanded a pair of socks before. Barely made a pair with a pattern before. The second one looks just as nice. There's a couple mistakes. There might be a lot of dog hair on there. My dog puts hair on everything. And the beautiful red sweater, I haven't gotten much further on. I've come to a part where I don't understand the instructions. I've got to look up what I need to do so that I can properly finish it off, but we're at the neck. And it is looking fabulous. I gotta finish up the neck, sew up the armholes there, and then just weave in all the ends. And that will be done. She's gonna love it. I have cast on a pair of slouchy slipper socks for my husband. I'm following a pattern. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it's too big. In fact, it's giving sweater sleeve, so I don't know how that's gonna fit. I do know that his legs are bigger than my arms, so this will, like, it should stretch and stay up. We'll wait and see how it turns out. I don't want to count it out yet, but it's a little bit of a worry for me as far as that goes. It's not that terrible. I can always rip it out and start again with something new. And I'm doing that with Hobbies Amigo 100% acrylic yarn. And there's the specs. Not that, it's a medium 4. I really should learn how to read all these little symbols. I gotta figure that out because I have very little idea what the heck it means. I think it means wash it in cold water. Don't iron it. I don't know what the triangle means. I don't know what the P means. I think this one's a dryer. You can dry it maybe. I don't. Your guess is as good as mine. I've got to learn how to read these symbols. Anyway, it's a 50-gram ball. I've got 5 balls. I'll have more than enough for a pair of socks. It's color 28. Hobby doesn't like to put the name of the colors on the ball bands for some reason. I don't know why. I love Hobby. I love their yarn. But I do find it a little bit annoying when I'm trying to see what the color is, because they don't put it on the ball bands. But that's going pretty well, considering that I'm not sure how it's going to end. I also cast on, while thinking about, what I was going to do with my granddaughter's sweater, because I don't know what's happening there. I know it's going to be finished, obviously, but I don't know how to do that part yet. So we're just like, it's in timeout for maybe till tomorrow. Tomorrow I for sure I was going to do it today. I saw it. But anyway, I cast on a beautiful navy blue color for one of my grandsons for his birthday sweater, and it's going to have some color work. I've never done color work. I'm going to give it a go. If it doesn't work out, I'll just forego the color work and just do it as a regular sweater, like a solid color sweater. But I really want to make an effort to do the color work. This is, I had to take the ball band off because normally I don't have any trouble finding the center pull on Red Heart Super Saver. That's what this is. But for some reason, I could not for the life of me find the center pull for that yarn. I got a great big old ball of it. Look how beautiful that color is. It's a medium 4, which is pretty typical from what I know. Machine and wash dry. Machine and wash dry. Machine wash and dry. Silly goose. It's a soft navy. It has this really cute pattern on it that I might eventually try to make. It's cute. But yeah, that's what I'm making that out of. I've got some colors in my stash that I'm gonna look around, see what colors will. I know there's some white up there. I don't know if I want to go as drastic as the white or if I want to see if there's more of a cream. And then I know there are some like greenish colors that I think would look really good with the blue. But I have to play around with that, see what colors I'm going to use for the color work of it. Let's see what else. I haven't really started anything else. That's the blanket with the granny squares. I have not even touched. That's kind of a UFO they call, I think is what y'all call it. Like, it'll eventually get finished. I don't know when that'll be because I have no interest in working on that right now. I'm really itching to start a new pair of socks for myself though. But I gotta finish up my husband's socks. I'll probably wait till after they're finished, even though I actually have needles small enough because those are bigger needles than the ones I would use for my own socks. And so I could cast on a sock for me, but I know myself enough that if I cast on a pair of socks for myself, I'm probably working on the socks for myself. Yeah, I have a little bit of a selfish bone, you know. I try real hard to not always do for me, but sometimes it just happens. Except for the grandkids, I love doing the work on making stuff for the grandkids. That I've made them blankets, toys, these cute little foxes. I've made all of them a little fox, and they love them. So my husband's like, when am I gonna get a pair of socks? You keep making socks. I'm like, I've made 3 pairs of socks. I will make you a pair of socks. I'm not very good at it, but he'll get a pair of socks. I think he'll like them, as long as they fit properly. That's gonna be the main thing. But so I think that's about all I have today. I don't have anything else in the works. I haven't actually completed anything but these socks. Those are beautiful though. I love those socks. I'm probably gonna make another pair just like it. I'm probably gonna make some for the kids. I think they would like a pair of socks. So I don't know. We'll see. Hold on real quick. A required puppy photo. Well, it's not really a photo, obviously. Look at him, he's sleeping. He went out and played so much today. I take him outside and, early in the morning so that he can have his playtime in before it gets hot, because it's looking towards 80 today and tomorrow is even worse. So I get all of his energy burning activities in before it gets hot, and then we just have regular potty breaks and walks, short walks and stuff throughout the rest of the day. He's pretty tuckered. He had two 20 to 30 minute play times where he was chasing stuff. He loves it. It says, I don't know what this fly is, but I know you can see it. This fly has been bugging me for days. I can't catch it. I can't get rid of it. I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. There's flies everywhere. It's just a little fly, like one of those little gnat flies. They're all over the place here. It's hot and muggy, and apparently they like it here. I don't know. But so, well, I won't keep you any longer. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not very long. It's probably about as long as they're likely to get for a while, until I have better content, better ideas, better things. I don't know. I'm not great at coming up with ideas when it comes to what people want to see in a video. I know what I like to see in a video, but that doesn't mean that's what everybody else is gonna like to see in a video. And it ain't about me, because I'm just putting it up. You guys are the ones that gotta like it if you're gonna watch it, right? So I don't know. If you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, I don't know what you'd have a question about, but if you have any questions, comments, even just an emoji, anything you want, leave me a comment. Subscribe. We want to see as many people as we can subscribing to our video, obviously. That's what we're here for, although whether you do or you don't, I mean, that's up to you. So I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Anyway, I've held you long enough. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope that you have something wonderful that you're working on, and it brings you lots of entertainment, because I get lots of entertainment from my makes. Bye.